Let's talk about masking. Masking is often spoken about in the context of neurodivergent individuals, people with autism, ADHD, other conditions which might suppress their natural behaviours so that they can fit into social norms. So things like avoiding stimming, forcing eye contact when they'd rather not, mimicking socially acceptable behaviour. But here's the thing, most of us mask in some way throughout our lives. Think about it. That telephone voice that you put on, suppressing tears of anger or frustration in the workplace, or acting as if everything's fine when inside you're really struggling. We all mask to a greater or lesser extent. We all act and present ourselves in different ways depending on what social situations we're in. Pretty bloody exhausting, isn't it? So why does it matter? Well, it matters because when we start to recognise that masking exists on a spectrum, we can approach both neurodiverse behaviour and frankly normal everyday behaviour in a more understanding and a more compassionate way. For neurodivergent people, masking isn't just about adapting behaviour, it's a survival mechanism. And it's a survival mechanism in a world that demands conformity. Think about it. We've all seen people in the street acting a little bit differently, a bit weirdly. I bet the vast majority of us don't think, I hope that person's okay. I think we rush to judgment rather quickly, and it's kind of a perfectly natural reaction in a way. So let's just think about that when we see someone perhaps behaving in a way that society would deem as odd. They might need help. They might be in an unsafe position. So the takeaway from this is let's create spaces in public where, whether people are neurodivergent or not, we can all feel safe. We can all feel like ourselves. After all, everyone can feel a little bit better when they're their true self, can't they? Even if it's a little bit at a time. Hope that makes sense. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think, and hit follow. Let's create a better, more empathetic and understanding world for everyone's sakes.